Wahpeton Baseball is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, Minn Kota Ag Products, High Camp Construction, Moore Engineering, Optimum Rehab, Carlson Family Insurance, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Red River Communications, Twin Town Villa, CHI St. Francis Medical Center, Quality Toyota, Vision Ford, Otter Tail Power Company, Essentia Health, Buyer Insurance Agency, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and H&R Block. Now, here's KBMW's Andrew Zimmel.
Welcome to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show from John Randall Field for this game, this Wednesday evening game between Wahpeton Post 20 and Grand Forks. Beautiful day for a little American Legion baseball on B92.7. Of course, on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel as well. Make sure you go over there, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you never miss another game. Before we begin our pregame show, want to thank our sponsors. Our pregame show sponsor is the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company. Later in the pregame show, we'll have our Optimum Rehab injury report, Restore Your Health with Optimum Rehab, and of course our Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley starting lineups. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley providing superior quality products and services for their patrons. A lot of fun stuff coming up in the pregame show. Going to have to go down our list, and of course we'll recap a little bit about what happened this past weekend with the American Legion baseball tournament, Wahpeton Invitational. Talked to head coach Chris Kappas earlier today about what they did right and what he wants to see out of this contest, this doubleheader against Grand Forks. We'll have both those games for you right here on B92.7, so stick around. More American Legion baseball coming up after the break on the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame report.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. We loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
Welcome back to the Wilkin Drinking Eatery pregame show from John Randall Field. It's Andrew Zimmel in the booth with you this Wednesday evening, and beautiful day for baseball. Highs today sat around 80 degrees for the majority of the day. Right now, 79 degrees, and a slight breeze coming in from right field. The American flag uncurling. Wahpeton going to be wearing their navy blue jerseys, white outlines, red numbers, and for Grand Forks, blue jerseys, silver numbers, white outlining. A lot of pregame show to get into before this 5:30 first pitch. Talked to head coach Chris Kappas before the game, and actually maybe not, as Nicky Zock and the squad getting ready to come out. Doubleheader this afternoon, and Wahpeton be the home team for both of them, of course, as this game is in John Randall Field. We're going to go through our Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley starting lineups for post 20. Kappas is at shortstop, Tori Ulick in center field, Jackson Fleeflet behind the plate, Jaden King in right field, Caden Hockert at second base, Riley Timian at third base, Gavin Schroeder in left field, Josiah Hoffman at first base, and on the hill, Nicky Zock. And that's what I was going to talk about. So Chris Kappas talked to me before the game about how impressive their tournament was, the Wahpeton Invitational Tournament that was this past weekend. Wahpeton ended up winning it, taking down Lemoore 6-1 in that championship game on Sunday. But in the three previous games, they were able to run rule their opponents. Bats were on fire. But the best pitcher, or I would argue the most accomplished pitcher on the hill during that tournament, was Nicky Zock, who threw 5 innings of work on Friday morning, had 9 strikeouts. That's something that he's going to want to try to replicate today as taking on Grand Forks. Now, for Grand Forks, we'll go through their Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley starting lineups. At shortstop and batting first is Gabe Tondre. In left field or center field, Brandon Breivik. At first base, Noah Markey. In right field, Josh Schreiber. Behind the plate, Tyson Ulmer. In left field, Connor Cuxon. At third base, Landon Lima. At second base, Justin Roth. And on the hill is going to be Jacob Chine. And that is your batting order as well. Up to bat right now for Grand Forks is Gabe Tundre. So we're about to get underway. Nicky Zock, left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Getting this one started a little bit early. 5:24 is your first pitch. First pitch across the plate high, misses for ball 1. Danny up to bat for Grand Forks. The pitch, good frame by Jackson Fleeflet as he brings it outside back in a little bit for a 1-1 count. So top of the first, nobody out, nobody on for Grand Forks on this Wednesday afternoon. Pitch misses high and inside, 2-1. Nicky Zock, another one of those pitchers wearing number 13 for Wahpeton, who likes to get into a rhythm. He's going to get back on the hill. He's going to get back on the rubber. He's going to continue just to keep throwing. Pitch catches the middle of the plate. Low, basement strike, 2-2 count. And boy, oh boy, when Chris Kappas said we're getting this one underway quick, we did. Pitch swung on and fouled off of the hitter's leg, so he comes back into the box. Count stays 2-2, nobody out, nobody on for Grand Forks. Now, Grand Forks had a tough outing yesterday against Fargo, one of the Fargo American Legion teams. Zock comes set out of the stretch. The pitch swung on and fouled down first baseline, out of play. Count stays 2-2. Now, the big event happening in between these two games is Boys State, North Dakota Boys State, coming from NDSCS to watch Game 2. The pitch. This is high, full count, 3-2. Want to thank you guys for watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe and a little bell so you don't miss another game. The payoff pitch, swung on and missed. Nicky Zock gets his first K of the afternoon. One down for Grand Forks. Breivik steps in. Brandon Breivik, the center fielder for Grand Forks, wearing number 4, blue jersey, silver numbers, white outlined for Grand Forks this afternoon, gray bottoms. Zock comes set out of the stretch, the pitch, down the middle of the plate. Breivik just wanted to watch one go by. Sometimes that's what it takes for a hitter. You want to watch a couple pitches go by. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. So Zock has the center fielder where he wants him. Pitcher's count. Breivik steps out, takes a couple practice cuts. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Tori Ulick playing a shade left of second base in center field. Pitch misses outside. 1-2. Talking to Grand Forks players before the game, they were looking at the dimensions. 324 to left field, 307 to right. Had a couple of left-handed batters telling me that they have a shot today. Zock steps off. Wind coming in right field to center at John Randall Field. The pitch swung on and fouled. Count stays 1-2. And during that big win against Big Stone, Nicky Zock had 9 Ks, we mentioned earlier, through 5 innings of work. Wahpeton was able to run roll. They had a 13-3 win. So as a home team, just got to get out of the top of the first, and then those bats, see how on fire they are today. Swung on and fouled into the liner, the net on the first base side. Count stays 1-2. Zock not known to throw a lot of change-ups. Pitch catches the outside corner, catches him looking. Jackson Fleetfoot doing a good job behind the plate of framing pitches. Works the outside corner. Noah Markey steps in, the first baseman for Grand Forks, wearing number 15. Zock comes set off the rubber. The pitch swung on and missed. Markey already moving towards first base. The swing taking him down that first base line. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. The pitch outside and low, 1-1. Markey digs in, open stance for the first baseman. Fleetfoot sets up in the outside corner, swung on and hit to the second baseman. Hocker fields it cleanly and gets it to Hoffman for the 4-3 putout to end the first inning. So nobody left on. Going into the bottom of the first, Wahpeton and Grand Forks tied at 0 apiece going into the bottom of the first. You're listening to B9 2.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
When you neglect your health, you're neglecting a lot more than just yourself. After all, a lot of people depend on you, your children, your significant other, your friends, and extended family. Your presence means a lot to many different people. CHI St. Francis Health is here for you. Get your yearly mammogram scheduled at CHI St. Francis Health. They are open and ready for you. Call 701-643-0238 to schedule. CHI St. Francis, caring for you and about you.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. It's Andrew Zimmel in the booth with you, making sure that we get this one underway. Already a half inning in the books. About 7 minutes Pretty impressive stuff for Nicky Zock. 2 Ks and a fielder and a ground out for the pitcher. So to start this inning, it's going to be Kappas, Ulick, Fleeflip. 1, 2, 3 hitters in the post 20 lineup. Kappas gets the signs from his dad, Chris Kappas, on the third base sideline. Pitching for Grand Forks is Jacob Chine. Chine, the right-handed pitch or the left-handed pitcher. Kappas, the right-handed batter, lefty on righty matchup. Third base playing the grass. First pitch misses outside. 1-0. Kappas comes back in to the batter's box. Had an almost perfect on-base percentage in the Wahpeton Invitational this past weekend. Chine's pitch inside. Kappas fouls off down the left side. 1-1. Third base was playing the grass a little earlier, now moving back towards third base to be even with the bag. Shortstop playing back. A lot of room up the middle for Caden Kappas. Chine comes set. The pitch out of the stretch. Swung on and hit into right field. It's going to fall foul. 1-2. Wind switching to moving back. Thought the wind would switch directions a little bit. Going right field into center field. Kappas steps in. 1-2 count to the shortstop. Chine comes set out of the stretch. The pitch misses inside. 2-2. Seen a lot more young pitchers wanting to go out of the stretch instead of the windup. A little bit less movement in the delivery. Easier on the mechanics. Chine comes set. The 2-2. Outside. Full count. That's something that post 20 players do very well. Make sure they don't chase pitches outside of the zone. Payoff pitch coming up. Kappas digs back in. Full count. And Kappas gets rung up looking. Thought it was ball 4. And that is the first time I've seen Caden Kappas strike out looking this summer. Tori Ulick steps in. Ulick, left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. A unique battle, something that you don't see every day at the high school level. Ulick open stance. The pitch. Mitch is outside, 1-0. Chine tried to come out with the outside pitch to Tori Ulick. Ulick known to push the ball, though. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Evens the count up at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Wahpeton and Grand Forks in this one. You're listening to B92.7. You're home for American Legion Baseball. Chine comes set out of the stretch. The pitch and delivery misses low and outside. 2-1. Catching for Grand Forks today is Tyson Ulmer. Ulmer doing a good job of playing backstop to his pitcher. Chine comes set. The pitch swung on and hit. First baseman comes to play it. Tosses it to the pitcher, not in time. Ulick beats out the toss. So the first base runner for Wahpeton this afternoon. Tori Ulick on first as Jackson Fleeflet, the right-handed batter, steps in. Fleeflet calling the signs for Wahpeton in this one.
Number 7, Jackson Fleeflet.
Fleeflet comes into the box. Evens it back up. Doesn't like the footprints. Sometimes guys digging a little bit too hard in your box. Fleeflet gets the signs from Kappas at third base. Digs back in, the big number 7. Chine comes set, looks at Ulick at first base. Pickoff move. Ulick takes off to second and gets in easy. Ulick decides to take third. Slides in. And umpire gives him the safe call. So on the steal, the late throw by the first baseman goes out of the glove of the shortstop, rolls into shallow left field. Shortstop picks it up, throws it to third, not in time. Ulick 90 feet away for Jackson Fleeflet. Fleeflet digs back in. 0-0 count, 1 out. The pitch. Swung on and hit sharply. Foul down the left side. Coach Cap is able to stay in front of that one. Routine ground ball for the third base coach. 0-1 count, 1 out, 1 on. Jackson Fleetfoot digs back in, right-handed batter. The pitch, outside and high. Evens the count up at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Ulick takes his lead at third. Third baseman not holding him on. The pitch, inside, bounces away from the catcher. Ulick thinks about taking it, slaps his gloves together, saying, I probably should have gone. Got away from the catcher, Tyson Ulmer. A little bit off to his left. So 2-1 count to the catcher. Jackson Fleetfoot digs back in. Fleetfoot had a good tournament, had a couple of RBIs. Trying to get another one to break this tie. The pitch, this is low and outside, 3-1. So hitters count to Fleetfoot. First base playing back, second base playing over. The pitch swung on and hit sharply. Line drive to the shortstop, and he drops it, but able to get it over to first base. So the 6-3 put out 2 outs for Jaden King. And that ball came off like a bullet off the bat. Hit the shortstop in the glove, but he couldn't handle it. Dropped it, picked it back up, and got Fleetfoot at first. 6-3 put out. 2 outs. The pitch. Catch the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Jaden King playing right field in this game. Chine comes set. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. So Wahpeton, their first runner, 90 feet away from scoring. King steps back in. Gets the signs. The pitch swung on and fouled off. Count stays 0-2. King lucky that catcher not able to hold on to that one. Catcher, or correction, umpire coming to clean off the plate. So clean home plate for Jaden King. Pitchers count 0-2. Catcher sets up outside. The pitch swung on and hit into right field. Right fielder takes a step in before making the grab. So after 1 inning of play, Wahpeton and Grand Forks tied up at 0 apiece. You're listening to B92.7. Your home for American Legion Baseball.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota. My sales team and I are pleased to let you know that we have a great new vehicle inventory here and on its way. We have Super Duties, F-150s, Explorers, Bronco Sports, and even the full-size Bronco available for purchase. There's no better time than now to buy the vehicle of your dreams. My name is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota, and I want to be your dealer for life. Please visit us at drivewithvision.com. That's drivewithvision.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. It's Andrew Zimmel in the booth with you. B92.7 is your home for American Legion Baseball, as well as KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. Josh Schreiber up to bat. Zock's pitch misses outside and high. 1-0. Scribner in the box. Second pitch, swung on and missed, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. The pitch, Catches the corner. 1-2. And that's what Nicky Zock and Jackson Fleetfoot like to do. They'll work you inside, then they'll work you back outside. The 1-2. Fleetfoot tries to frame it for his pitcher, not able to. Count tied up at 2 apiece. Top of the second, nobody scores yet. The pitch swung on and put up into the air. Hawker drifting back, King drifting in, drops in between 3 post-20 players. Ulick, King, and Hawker not able to make a play on it. So first runner in the second inning for Grand Forks. First hit of the game for Grand Forks as well for Scribner. Catcher, Tyson Ulmer at the dish. Wearing number 8 for Grand Forks. Looks at his coach, digs in. Jackson Fleetfoot talking to his pitcher, Nicky Zock, at the base of the hill. Probably giving him a little bit of words of assurance. As a pitcher, you never like to see a ball land in between 3 fielders. Texas Leaguer. Fleetfoot gives his signs in front of the plate to his infield. Timian playing the grass. Kappas and Hawker playing near second base. Pickoff move. Puts the tag down. Not in time. Just keeping the base runner honest at first. Zock comes set. The pitch. Fakes the bunt. Timian moving up. Ball 1. As Ulmer was able to pull back his bat in time. Grand Forks coach gives the signs from third base. Zock comes set. The pitch. Misses inside. 2-0. And this is where, as a pitcher, you just need to go after the hitter. As we watch the base runner take a half step off first base. Zock comes set. The pitch. Down the middle of the plate for a strike. 2-1. And Zock, when it's a right-handed batter, likes to stay on that right side, or the third base side of the rubber. Comes set, the pitch. Squares up to bunt. Pulls back, but not in time. 2-2. Looks to be a strike no matter what, as Fleetfoot frames the outside corner. So full count to the catcher. The pitch. Misses outside. Fills the count. 3-2 coming to the catcher. Ulmer getting the signs one more time from his coach. 3-2 count. Odds of the bunt probably not super great. Nobody out. 1 on in the top of the second. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Third K of the day for Nicky Zock. Not bad. That is 12 Ks since last Friday. Knudsen steps in. The left fielder, Connor Knudsen, with 1 out. Top of the second, 1 on, nobody scored. The pitch. Catches the outside corner of the plate, 0-1. 0-0 in the top of the first. Zock looks over at first. The pitch. Swung on and fouled. 0-2 count. So the left-handed pitcher in another good situation. Caden Hawker playing off second base. Zock looks over at his runner. The pitch. Misses the outside corner of the plate. Barely. 1-2. And Jackson Fleetfoot tried to frame that one as best he could for his pitcher. Barely missed the plate. Zock comes set. The pitch. Swung on and hit into the air. Josiah Hoffman chasing it over, and it falls out of play. Count stays 1-2. A lot of right-handed batters fouling the ball off the first base side, or to the first base side. Should make you feel good if you're Zock that the hitters still don't have you timed out just right. Zock comes, looks in. Base runner takes another step at first base. We'll apologize for those viewers at home watching. The pitch. Swung on and hit into the air. It's out of play. Count stays 1-2. Apologize to the fans at home watching, as the pole kind of makes it hard to see the base runner. Zock comes set, the 1-2. Breaking ball, put up into the air again. Josiah Hoppin trailing over, and this time Hockert makes the play in foul territory. Caden Hockert goes all the way from second into first base's foul territory for the putout. And Landon Ligma steps in.
Third baseman, number 18, Landon Lima.
Lima digs in, right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. The pitch swung on and fouled off. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs for post 20. Top of the second, nobody scored yet. Runner on first. The pitch swung on and put into the air. Jaden King trying to make a play on it. Falls foul down the first base side. Brings Lima back in. So 0-2 count. 1 strikeout so far for Nicky Zock this inning. 3 on the night. And Scriber still at first base for Grand Forks. Takes a lead at first. Surprising, seeing a lot of teams play very aggressive on the base pass. The pitch misses the inside corner. 1-2. Breaking ball. Just a little bit too much break from the left-handed pitcher into the right-handed batter. Zock comes set. The pitch misses high. Evens the count at 2. So 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second. 1 runner on for Grand Forks. The pitch swung on and missed. 4th K for Nicky Zock. So Grand Forks leaves 1 runner on going into the bottom of the second. Wahpeton's 5, 6, 7 hitters up to bat. You're listening to B92.7. Your home for American Legion Baseball.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on burger night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Welcome back to B92.7. John Randall Field for this matchup between Wahpeton and Grand Forks. Giants still on the hill. Caden Hockert, Riley Timian, and Gavin Schroeder all up to bat this inning. Hockert, the 5 hitter, so we're going to see 5, 6, 7 in this half inning. At least, we should say. Wahpeton left 1 runner stranded 90 feet from home. Giant comes set out of the stretch. The pitch. Hockert thinks about it, holds back, catches the outside corner of the plate for a strike. 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Nobody scored yet in this contest. The pitch misses way outside. Count evens up 1-1. Caden Hockert playing second base. Already used the leather once today. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Outside corner. Chased it. 1-2. Hockert gets the signs from his head coach at third base. Grand Forks third baseman playing the grass on the left side. The pitch. Watched it go by for a ball. 2-2. Outside corner missed. Hocker digs back in. A lot of room up the middle. Shortstop and second baseman playing off the base. Swung on and fouled. Out of play. Count stays 2-2. Right fielder, though, got on his horse, chased that one down. It's Josh Scribner, who had a single his last time up for Grand Forks. Ball comes back in. Try and like that one. Wants to keep using the same ball. So the pitcher gets back on the rubber. Middle of the rubber. 2-2 count. Hocker digs back in. Right-handed pitcher, or right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Pitch misses outside corner. 3-2. Loads it back up. Full count to Caden Hocker. Looks relaxed in the box. The pitch. Breaking ball. Misses the strike zone. Walks him. So first batter on for Wahpeton in this bottom of the second. Riley Timian steps in. Timian's been known to bat some runners in. Caden Hocker, good speed on the base pass. So we'll see what head coach Chris Kappas decides to do at third base. Gives the signs. Hocker takes his lead at first, left-handed pitcher, so conservative lead. Pitch misses high and inside, 1-0. Timian digs back in. Hocker takes another step at first base. First baseman holding him on. The pitch. Hocker goes. Throw down towards the third base side of the bag. And Hocker gets the bag easy. So Timian digs back in. Runner in scoring position. 2-0 count for the third baseman. Timian digs in. Second baseman and shortstop taking turns holding Hocker on. The pitch. Breaking ball misses outside. 3-0. So 3-0 count to the third baseman. Seen a handful of batters decide to swing on 3-0. See if Riley Timian wants to watch one. 3-0 count. Misses inside. Now a walk him. So back-to-back walks by Grand Forks brings Gavin Schroeder to the dish. Schroeder broke his slump in that championship game on Sunday. Had a little bit of a slump going from Jamestown, where the high school state baseball tournament is held, into American Legion ball. So the bat warming up a little bit for the left fielder. Shortstop and second base holding it on. Schroeder lays down a bunt, goes foul. And sometimes that's a good way to break a slump or kind of wake the bat up a little bit more, is lay down a couple successful bunts. Do your job moving the base runners over. That helps. Schroeder wearing the stirrups, one of the handful of players on Post 20's team that wears them. Chime comes set. The pitch misses outside. 1-1. Chime having a tough time finding the strike zone in this second inning. Back-to-back walks. The pitch swung on and into the air. Right fielder playing in. Second baseman gets it. Infield fly. Puts Schroeder back on the bench. So Josiah Hoffman steps into the box. Caught the outside, or I should say, caught the end of the bat, it looked like, for Schroeder. So one out in the bottom of the second. Wahpeton and Grand Forks knotted up at a goose egg apiece. Second baseman holding Hocker on. The pitch. Hoffman watches one go outside for a strike. 0-1.
First baseman, number 1, Josiah Hoffman.
Hoffman with runners on second and first. Shortstop and second holding Hocker on. The pitch misses outside. 1-1. Chime likes to live on that outside corner. Works the black of the plate, but recently having a tough time finding the plate. Hocker takes another step at second. The pitch Swung on and hit sharply. That ball's going to land in front of the left fielder. Hockert rounds third. Comes into home, and Riley Timian dives into third, runs into the third baseman. The ball falls out. So Timian looked like he was watching the play, not watching his coach. Kind of didn't know what to do at third base. So Hockert breaks this tie, scores a run, as Josiah Hoffman takes a double on the throw. Nicky Zock up to the plate. Left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Zock battles off the first one, 0-1. We haven't seen Zock bat a lot between the spring season and this summer. But always like to see a pitcher hit as well. Do himself a favor with 2 runners in scoring position. Pitch misses outside. 1-1. And Zock, a left-handed pitcher, similar to King, but Zock bats on what I like to think the correct side of the plate. The pitch watches it go inside for a strike. 1-2. Zock steps out, gets his call from his coach. 2 runners in scoring position for the pitcher. The pitch misses outside, 2-2. And for Zock, it's almost like, hey, he's more scared of you than you are of him, right? Even if you aren't a stellar batter, the pitcher still has to try to throw you some strikes and make sure he at least keeps it near the strike zone, keeps it across the plate. Because with a runner in scoring position, you don't want to have a wild pitch. The 2-2. Swung on and fouled. Almost hits Kappas on the on-deck circle. Bottom of the second, Wahpeton leads 2-1. Or correction, 1-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 2-2 count to Zock. Shortstop holding the man on second. Swung on and hit into the air. Left fielder going to try to make a play on it. Falls out of play. Count stays 2-2.
Please return all foul balls to the concession stand for a treat.
Zock, another one of the post 20 players wearing stirrups. Gotta love the old school look. Giant comes back on the rubber, looks in, 2-2 count to Zock. The pitch swung on and hit sharply to the shortstop. And goes to first, bounces out of the first baseman's glove. So a run scores, and Zock on first base on the E3. Zock gets the RBI as well, scoring Riley Timian. So runners on the corners. We'll see if Zock decides to take second with runners on the corners. Caden Kappas back up at the dish. Struck out looking his last time up. Very uncharacteristic of the shortstop. Kappas digs in. Hit hard to the third baseman, gets past him, and Kappas is going to score Hoffman from third base, makes it 3-0. So Nicky Zock at second, Caden Kappas on first after the single. Wahpeton leads 3-0. Torrey Ulick digs in. He had a single his last time at the dish. The pitch catches the outside corner. Lefty on lefty battle. 3-0 lead for Wahpeton in this bottom of the second. Zock takes a step at second. Shortstop holding him on. The pitch misses inside. Catcher able to stay in front of it. Count goes 1-1. Zock steps back in. Wide stance for the left-handed batter. The pitch from Chime. Swung on and hit. Foul by Ulick. 1-2. So big hole on the left side as the shortstop holding the runner on second, first or third base playing his bag. Ulick gets one to push to that left side. It's going to be dangerous for Grand Forks. The pitch misses outside, loads the, 2-2 count. Nicky Zock doing a good job at second base, taking his big lead. Giant hasn't looked back once. The pitch swung on and hit up the middle. That's going to land in front of the center fielder. Zock rounds second and holds up. So full bases loaded for Jackson Fleeflet.
The catcher, number 7, Jackson Fleeflet.
So Zock got on an error, scored an RBI on his E3. Kappas and Ulick on second and first. So bases loaded for Fleeflet, 1 out. So fly ball scores him. Center field playing over the pitch. Catches the outside corner of the plate for a strike. 0-1. Center fielder playing more like left center field. A lot of room between the right field and center fielder. Jackson Fleeflet put a couple of hits that way. Pitch misses inside. 1-1. So an outside pitch, that's kind of what Shine likes to give these right-handed batters. The pitch inside and high, 2-1. So Fleeflet's looking for an outside high fastball. A lot of room. Zock takes another step. Runner on all bases. Shine bounces one in front of the plate. 3-1. So hitters count to Fleeflet as Shine has to put one over the plate. Doesn't have anywhere to put the runner. The pitch. Outside corner misses, and that's going to walk in Nicky Zock. Gives Wahpeton a 4-0 lead. And Jaden King steps at the dish. Jaden King had a big American or a big Wahpeton Invitational. Lost my train of thought there. 4-0 lead for Wahpeton. Pitch misses inside. King swings and fouls it off. 0-1. For lead, runners on all 4 bases. The pitch swung on and missed by King. And third base playing the grass. We know that John Randall Field has a notorious hop. It's good, better to play the hop or play closer to the grass if you're the third baseman. The pitch swung on and hit to the third baseman. He's going to bobble it out of his glove. Tries to get it to first, not in time. And that single is going to score King. Or that single is going to score Kappas. 5-0 lead for Wahpeton. Bases stay loaded on that hit by Jaden King. So Hockert steps to the dish. He was the first runner to score this inning. And with Hockert at the plate, this means Wahpeton's batted around in the bottom of the second. Hockert digs in. The pitch swung on and hit past the third baseman. Shortstop catches it. And doesn't look like the second baseman was there to field it. So another hit by Wahpeton. Caden Hockert gets on. Another run scores for post 20. Tor Ulick comes in. 6-0 lead for Wahpeton. Riley Timian steps in, watches the first pitch miss inside. 6-0 lead for post 20. The pitch, Timian swung on and hit hard in front of the left fielder. That's going to score 1. And another single as Jackson Fleeflet comes in. Wahpeton having a conga line into the dugout as Gavin Schroeder steps in. Schroeder is the only out of this inning. He flew out to the second baseman. Head coach of Grand Forks steps out to talk to his pitcher. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to B92.7. You're home for American Legion Baseball.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windermere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel in the booth with you. 7-0 lead for Post 20. The pitch misses outside. Grand Forks decides to keep with the same guy. Chine having a tough outing. Wahpeton leading 7-0 in the bottom of the second. Base is loaded for Flea Flit. Pitch is hit hard, to Schroeder, and the double play. That is going to do it for the bottom of the second. Wahpeton leaves 3 men on. Wahpeton scores 7 runs, though, in the bottom of the second. When we come back, 8-9-1 for Grand Forks. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We are your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Eggeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Nicky Zock on the hill for Wahpeton. Pitch misses outside. 2-0 count. First one missed inside. Justin Roth, Jacob Chine, and Gabe Tundry all up to bat this inning. The 8-9-1. 3-0 count to Justin Roth. Last time up, Grand Forks left a runner stranded. The pitch high. That's 4 straight balls for Roth. So Jacob Chine steps in. The pitcher going to try to do himself a favor after giving up 7 earned in the second inning. And what happened was Gabe Schroeder, Schroeder lined the ball to the shortstop, and Wahpeton was taking a lead at third, able to get doubled up. Left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Zock puts the ball across the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 count. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-2. Zock already has 4 Ks through 2 innings. Zock comes set out of the stretch, looks at those runner at first. The pitch misses high. 1-2. Runner takes his lead at first. Jacob Chine, 1-2 count. Pickoff move. Hoffman kind of trips over the base runner coming back, but able to stay in front of it. Wahpeton leads 7-0 in the top of the third. Hard to believe that we're only through 2 innings. Wahpeton started cooking with grease in that second inning. The pitch from Zock fouled off. off the face mask, it looked like, of Jackson Fleeflet. So count stays 1-2. Want to thank our ace video producer, Big Mike. Join us in the booth. Zock comes set on the rubber. Looks in, the pitch. Breaking ball, misses the inside corner. Left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher in this duel. Runner on first. Grand Forks playing conservative on the base pass, trailing by 7 runs. The pitch, high and outside, loads the count. So, big cats at Chihinkapa Zoo like to play with their food. Nicky Zock playing with the hitter a little bit. Zock comes set, looks in. The pitch, walks him after having an 0-2 count. Zock walks the first 2 batters of the 3rd inning. Fleeflet comes to talk to his pitcher, front of the mound. Thandy steps in. And I've never seen a last name spelled like that. Thandy. Fleeflet talking to his pitcher, calming his guy down. Zock was pretty good through 2 innings of work, working with a big lead. Don't have a lip reader in the booth, but if we could guess what he's saying to his guy, hey, calm down, we have a big lead, just go after the hitter here. Cap is holding on the runner at second. The pitch, swung on and put into the air, foul down the left field side. Thandy struck out swinging his last time at the dish. Wahpeton leads 7-0. 5 hits, 4 post 20. Pickoff move. Tag. Little high. Kappas was there. Good move, though, by Nicky Zock, the left-handed pitcher. And of all of the pitchers that Wahpeton has, I'd say Zock has probably the best pickoff move when it comes to speed, when it comes to accuracy as well. Don't see a lot of 2-day shipping on his throws. The pitch misses outside. Count stays 1-1. 2-1. Zock working on the third base side of the rubber. Comes set out of the stretch. Looks over at the runner at second. Comes forward the delivery. A chopper foul. 1-2 count. Outfield playing a little up on Thandy. 1-2 count to the shortstop. The pitch. Breaking ball outside misses. Loads the count back up 2-2. 2-2 count. Top of the 3rd. Wahpeton leads 7-0. You're listening to B92.7 and watching on KBMW News Live. Pickoff move. Kappas is there. And that time the pickoff move was good. Yes. Nicky Zock put that ball right where it needed to be, low and on the third base side of the second base bag. Beautiful pickoff move for the first out of the inning. Danny steps back in. The pitch. This is low. Loads the count up. 3-2. So Nicky Zock could get a very unconventional double play here. The pickoff move and then going after the batter. Good way to get 2 outs. 1 out. Top of the 3rd. Pickoff move. Not in time. Talk about a way to get out of the inning, though. You want to get both of the runners on the base pass and go after the guy at the plate. Love to see that. That's what we call taking the bull by the horns. Zock comes set. 3-2 pitch. Catches him looking. That's the 5th K of the day for Nicky Zock. So 2 down in the top of the 3rd. Wahpeton leads 7-0. Brevik steps in. Brandon Brevik struck out looking his last time at the dish. Brevik, the center fielder. Hasn't had a lot of action in center field. Pickoff move. Not in time, but Hoffman is able to glove it. That's honestly what I want out of my first baseman. Just make sure that none of the balls get by you on these pickoff moves. Another pickoff move. Nicky Zock going after the runner at first. Got to make sure that they're using Tide Extra White on their laundry. Zock comes set, the pitch. Swung on and put it into the air. Out of play. 0-1 count. Brevix takes a couple cuts. Zock on the third base side of the rubber looks over at his runner at first. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. The pitch misses outside, 1-1. But when you pick off move, or when you have pickoff move over and over and over again, the guys in the dugout know too, like, hey, this guy's going to keep us honest over there. A 3-step might turn into a 2.5. The pitch swung on and put it into the air. Tori Ulick has to get on his horse as it lands in between the center and right fielder. Brevik turns second, goes to third. Throw gets in. Stand-up triple for Brevik, and 1 run scores. Ends the goose egg. Jacob Chine, the pitcher, able to score from first base on that triple. 7-1 lead for Wahpeton in the top of the third. Markey steps in. Grounded to the second baseman his last time at the plate. Runner on third. Grand Forks trying to add on. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Big reel by the first baseman. Markey comes back in. The pitch. Down the middle of the plate for a strike. 0-2. This is where Zock, if there was one area of this game to work on, it would be this one right here. Normally, 0-2 count, he's going to throw something off speed. The pitch, swung on and missed. Doesn't need to work on anything there. 6 Ks through 3 innings for Nicky Zock. Bottom half of the third coming up. Josiah Hoffman, Nicky Zock, and Caden Kappas all back up to bat as Wahpeton hit around the order the last time. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Oh, man, I'm running low on gas. Wait, do you know where I can get some 91 premium no ethanol gas?
Yeah, Wahpeton Cenex carries a wide variety of gas and diesel.
Let's go. We can fill our tanks and fill our bellies at Bill's 310 Cafe.
Sounds like a plan.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Life moves fast. Is your internet keeping up? Switch to Red River Communications fiber fast broadband internet and make buffering and glitching a thing of the past. For over 70 years, Red River Communications has provided the Red River Valley industry-leading technology, all backed by a team of local experts. To upgrade your internet, visit redrivercom.com or give us a call at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel in the booth with you. Josiah Hoffman stepping to the plate. Wahpeton had a very good second inning trying to add on to it here in the third as Josiah Hoffman steps to the plate. Wahpeton batted around their last time at the dish. The pitch to Hoffman misses outside. Ball 1. Jacob Shine still on the hill. Gave up 6 hits and 7 runs his last time out. Pitch swung on and hit into right field. Right fielder makes the grab. So 1 out in the top or the bottom of the third. Nicky Zock. Zock steps in. Zock scored a run his last time up, but got on an error by the first baseman. Chine looks in. The pitch bounces in front of the plate. 1-0 count. So it's going to be Zock and Kappas in this inning. The pitch misses inside, 2-1. So 8-9-1. Hoffman flies out, so Zock up. 2-1 count. The pitcher-on-pitcher duel. Shine comes outside, hit by Zock into the air. Left fielder makes a play on it. Good bat on ball, though, by Nicky Zock. And Kappas steps in. Kappas struck out looking and hit a single his last time up, so 1 for 2 with a run scored. Gotta love it when the columns, when you're scoring at home, the columns are right next to each other. Kappas digs in. Left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Wahpeton was deadly in the invitational tournament this past weekend with 2 outs. They're a 2-out rally type of team. Kappas comes set, the pitch. Catch the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Wahpeton playing a doubleheader this afternoon against Grand Forks. The pitch bounces in front of the plate for a ball, 2-1. Thank you guys for watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel, and listening on B92.7. American Legion lives on B92.7. Go to KBMWnews.com for a full schedule. The pitch inside hits Kappas as the shortstop takes his base. And the first runner of the third inning for Wahpeton. So Ulick 2 for 2 with a run scored. He got stranded on third in the first inning. He had a little bit of a slump in the Wahpeton Invitational. Did his job, though, advancing the runners. It's really what you want out of your 2-hole man. 2 down, runner on first. Ulick steps in, lefty on lefty battle. Breeze still coming in hard from the right field side, but what do you expect from North Dakota? The pitch. Kappas takes off to second. Going to get in plenty of time. Slow pop time by the catcher. Kappas was already sliding into second before the catcher was even out of his crouch. Second base and shortstop holding Kappas on. Kappas takes third. Throw down, not in time. So Kappas takes 2 bases. Rarely does he get his hand caught in the cookie jar. 2 stolen bases as Wahpeton 90 feet away from scoring another run. 2 down, runner on third. Tori Ulick at the dish. The pitch. Swung on and hit over the shortstop's head. That's going to bring Kappas home. So Tori Ulick, his third single of the afternoon. And Jackson Fleetfoot at the plate. Fleetfoot grounded out and walked, scored a run in the second inning.
Number 7, Jackson Fleetfoot.
Fleetfoot digs in. Gets the signs from his head coach. And the last time Wahpeton had a runner on first, it was Kappas, and he was taking all the bases. We'll see if Tori Ulick decides to play as aggressive. 8-0 lead or 8-1 lead for Wahpeton. The pitch, Ulick takes off, making the catcher work, slides in safely. So Fleetfoot has a man in scoring position. 1-0 count to the catcher. And if you're not going to hold Wahpeton on, and if you're not going to be able to get the ball down to second base, they're going to run on you. There he goes again. Ulick takes off, slides in. Catcher doesn't even throw down to third base. Back-to-back steals. Back-to-back steals again, I should say. 4 stolen bases in the third inning for Wahpeton. Don't see that a ton. Fleetfoot trying to bring his man home, 90 feet away. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 count. So 2 out, 1 on. The pitch. Misses inside. 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Wahpeton leads 8-1. Trying to bring that last runner home. Ulick takes his lead at third base. Left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Fleetfoot ducks out of the way again. Dancing in the right-handed batter's box. Full count. So payoff pitch coming up to the catcher. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. Tor Ulick going to take off on the pitch. Misses outside. Walks him. So Jaden King steps in. Runners on the corners. We'll see. Oh, they're going to pinch run for the catcher. Jack Riddenhauer going to pinch run for Jackson Fleetfoot, the catcher. Riddenhauer has pretty good speed, so we will see if Wahpeton keeps with the theme, stealing bases. Jaden King steps in. King flew out to right field and had a single his last time at the plate. Got stranded on third. The pitch. Swung on and hit high. Left fielder misplays it. And that one's a home run by Jaden King. 1 pitch, 1 swing for the right fielder. First home run that I've seen from King this summer. 2-run home run by Jaden King. And all of his teammates meet him at the plate. So 2 RBI home run for King. It's going to make it 11-1. 10-run lead for Post 20 as Caden Hockert steps in. That home run, Jaden King becomes a leader in the clubhouse for the Essential Health Player of the Game. Hockert fouls off of first pitch, 0-1. 11-1 lead for Post 20. Inside and belt high for King. Took that one over 324 in right field, or in left field. The pitch, this is outside, 1-1. Last time up, Hockert not only walked, but he had a single in that third or the second inning. Swung on and missed, 1-2 count to the second baseman. Caden Hockert led off and got to hit twice. Wahpeton batted around. Hockert digs in, right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Swung on and hit sharply to the third baseman. Is going to eat him up. Goes through the wickets of the third baseman. Hockert gets on an E5. And third baseman rubbing his groin area after having that one go through the wickets. As a pitcher, I can tell you, been here, done that before. And looks like another mound visit for Grand Forks. So 11 runs on 9 hits for Post 20. 3 errors by Grand Forks. We're going to take a quick break, and looks like a pitching change coming up for Grand Forks. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
At Twin Town Villa, it's all about comfort, security, peace of mind, and quality of life. Twin Town Villa would like to extend an invitation to you to stop in and see what the gold standard of assisted living is all about. Twin Town Villa has 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, all spacious and fully functional. The list of amenities is endless. Their mission centers around family, with assistance, supportive services, and quality health care too. Check them out on Facebook and then make the call to Twin Town Villa, 643-9542, the gold standard of assisted living. Twin Town Villa, Breckenridge.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care that you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there are no appointments necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekends. Quality care close to home. You get the fine care for home injuries, common illness, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own. Welcome back to John Randall Field. It's Andrew Zimmel in the booth with you. Big Mike, our video producer, and our statistician, Little Mannock, hanging out in the booth with us. Call him Groot because he's got tree trunks 4 legs. Either way, Jacob Chine takes his seat on the bench. 2 2/3 innings pitch, and we'll call it 8 earned runs for the lefty. Up to pitch on the hill now, Justin Roth. Can't be another lefty. No, right-handed pitcher. Wahpeton trying to bat through the order again. Hockert on first after the error by the third baseman. Riley Timian steps in. Timian walked, scored a run, and had a hit in the last inning. Timian digs in, right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Watches the first one go by on the outside for a strike. 0-1. 11-1 lead in the bottom of the third. Roth looks in, comes set, looks over his shoulder. The pitch swung on and hit sharply. Third baseman can't field that one either. So Timian on first. Hot corner. Get your mittens out. Gavin Schroeder up to bat. Schroeder flew out to the second baseman and lined into a double play his last time at the plate. Trying to get things going here with 2 outs for post 20. The pitch misses inside, 1-0. So Roth only working with one man. One of these runners is his. The pitch outside, 2-0 to the left fielder. Gavin Schroeder hasn't had to do a lot of work in left field. Any inning that you have a home run, though, for Wahpeton post 20 is a good inning, to say the least. Jaden King had that 2-run RBI, or 1 home run, 2 RBI home run. Pickoff move, Roth steps off and looks back. Second baseman has to hustle over to play the bag. Hockert is second. Riley Timian at first. 2-0 count. 2-1 count to Schroeder. Wild pitch as the runners advance a base. Hockert on third now. Riley Timian on second. And Gavin Schroeder with 2 runners in scoring position with a 3-1 count. Now, Grand Forks has been in this position before. You don't want to walk Schroeder with Josiah Hoffman coming up. Hoffman had a double and RBI his last time up. The pitch fouled down the first base line. Loads the count up. So payoff pitch coming up to Gavin Schroeder. Justin Roth on the hill for Grand Forks. The pitch from the righty swung on and missed. That's going to end the third inning. So Wahpeton leaves 2 runners on. Going into the top of the fourth, it's going to be 4, 5, and 6 coming up for Grand Forks. You're listening to B92.7. Your home for American Legion Baseball.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota. My sales team and I are pleased to let you know that we have a great new vehicle inventory here and on its way. We have Super Duties, F-150s, Explorers, Bronco Sports, and even the full-size Bronco available for purchase. There's no better time than now to buy the vehicle of your dreams. My name is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota, and I want to be your dealer for life. Please visit us at drivewithvision.com. That's drivewithvision.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Andrew Zimmel in the booth with you. Wahpeton leads by 10 runs, 11-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And talk about a good inning. Wahpeton left 2 runners stranded, but was able to score 4 runs. Well, 3 runs in the previous inning. Lost count. Scribner steps in, had a single his last time up in the second. The pitch, watched it go across the middle of the plate for a strike. 0-1. Six Ks as the ball fouled off. 0-2 count for Scribner. 6 Ks for Nicky Zock this afternoon. Zock comes set. The pitch, make it 7. 7th K for Nicky Zock this afternoon. Had 9 through 5 against Big Stone. Looking good this afternoon.
Now batting for Grand Forks, the catcher, number 8, Tyson Ulmer.
Ulmer steps in. The pitch misses high. 1-0. Zock trying to find a little bit of consistency when it comes to throwing across the strike zone. The pitch swung on and hit weakly. Timian not going to be able to get there in time. Kind of landed in between Zock and Timian. And Zock made a bad angle on it, kind of cut Timian off. So a single to start this 4th inning for Grand Forks. Ulmer on first. Connor Knutson steps in. Connor Knutson, the left fielder. The pitch, outside corner, misses. 1-0. So 1 out, 1 on in the top of the 4th. Wahpeton leads 11-1 against Grand Forks. Zock comes set, looks at the runner at first. Shadow's getting a little longer at John Randall. Swung on and hit into the air. Schroeder takes a couple steps, falls backwards. Runner rounds third. It's going to score 1. Cut off to Timian. Timian's throw high. Overthrows Fleeflet. And Canuckson on third on the throw. So a double. And gets on third on the throw. Scores Ullman from first. An RBI double for the left fielder. Looks like Gavin Schroeder misplayed the ball. Sun coming into his eyes in left field, and the wind has done a little bit to help the post 20 team, pushing Jaden King's home run over the fence, and a little bit to hurt Wahpeton as misplayed it on the air, or on the wind. Landon Lima, the third baseman, had a tough time playing that hot corner the last inning. Fouls the first one off Fleeflet's head. 0-1 count. 1 out, runner on third. The pitch, down the middle of the plate for a strike. 0-2. So I'm talking about Nicky Zock here, where kind of struggled with that last batter. First batter strikes out on 4 pitches. This batter, 0-2 count all immediately. The pitch, swung on and missed. That's 8 Ks for Zock. Second time Lima goes down swinging. Justin Roth steps in. Roth had a double. Correction, had a walk and then got thrown out at second base. Zock comes set. The pitch. Catch the outside corner. 0-1. Nicky Zock working with cooking with fire now. 12-2 lead for post 20. Zock comes set. The pitch. Misses high. Changed up his delivery a little bit. Moving his shoulders a little bit more on the delivery, working from that third base side of the rubber. Zock comes set out of the stretch. The pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back, out of play. 1-2. Zock going after his 9th K of the afternoon. Runner takes his lead. The pitch. Fleetfoot tries to frame it, and he does. Catches Roth looking. 9th K of the afternoon for Nicky Zock. And we go into the bottom of the 4th. Wahpeton leads 11-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 8-9-1 coming up again. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on burger night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th. Wahpeton leads 11-2. You're listening to B92.7 and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you never miss another game. A lot of fun stuff. Yesterday was interesting as Parker's Prairie and Breckenridge were supposed to get underway. Not the case. One of those telephone games where they called us, we called them. Both teams thought the other one was coming. Hate to see that. Up to bat this inning is 8-9-1. So Josiah Hoffman digs in. The pitch from Roth swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1. 11-2 lead for Post 20. Hoffman digs in. Pitch misses high. 1-1. I always get interested in that, why a hitter decides to swing on the first pitch, then watch the second pitch go by. Kind of psychological. The pitch misses outside. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. Wahpeton leads 11-2. Hoffman digs in. The pitch, again, misses outside. 3-1. Bounce that one in. Hoffman had a double, an RBI, and a run scored in the second inning, and a flew out to right field in the 3rd. Takes a practice cut. 3-1 count. The pitch misses high. Walks him. So in the bottom of the 4th, Wahpeton has their first base runner, first baseman Josiah Hoffman. Nicky Zock steps in, had a good solid hit to the left field last time. And if the left-handed batter, Nick Zock, wants to put another one into left field, that wind continuing to pick up momentum, pick up a little bit of speed going from right field to left field. The pitch swung on, hit to the shortstop, gets him at second, and Zock able to beat out the throw at first. So fielder's choice as the lead runner out at second base. So back to the top of the order, Kappas digging in. Third time up for Caden Kappas, and Chris Kappas talking to the home plate umpire. Zock comes off as Jack Riddenhauer, it appears, going to be the pinch runner. Kappas gives the signs. Caden Kappas, third time at the dish. A strikeout, a single, and a hit by a pitch. Trying to find all the different ways he can get on base. Guess he could get walked. So 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 4th. Wahpeton leads 11-2. Roth comes set out of the stretch. The pitch. And easy. Riddenhauer takes second base easy on the wild pitch. Sorry, just fascinated. I thought it hit Kappas, the top of Kappas's head. Doesn't appear so. I thought something went off of the hitter as a home plate umpire talking to Josiah Brewer on the base pass for Wahpeton. Misread those numbers. Home plate umpire and field umpire talking about it. It sounded like it went off something of Kappas's, either his helmet or his bat. Umpire comes back in. Are they going to send Brewer back to first? Doesn't look like it. So 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. The pitch throws behind Kappas, and Brewer takes third base. Should be 1 out on our scoreboard as Brewer steps in for Nicky Zock as a pinch runner. So Zock unofficially at third base, or officially at third base. Brewer, his pinch runner. Kappas with a 2-0 count. And the field ump telling the pitcher to tuck your shirt in. Don't know if it's the shirt that's causing these wild pitches. Either way, Justin Roth got to look clean. 2-0 count to Kappas. The pitch swung on and hit sharply back up the middle. That's going to score Brewer from third. RBI for Caden Kappas on the single. And Tori Ulick steps in. Ulick 3 for 3 through 3 innings of play, so we'll see if in the bottom of the 4th, Ulick can keep this hit streak alive. Got to wonder what the most hits Tori Ulick has had in a game in his career. Roth comes set, the pitch. Ulick watches the first one go by for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, runner on first. And if Justin Roth's not careful, it's going to, he's going to pay. Kappas takes another step at first. The pitch misses outside. 1-1. King Kappas had 2 stolen bases in the 3rd inning. Trying to add to that. Takes another step at first base. No pickoff move yet by Roth. The pitch bounces it in the right-handed batter's box. 3-1. Kappas, or correction, Ulick open stance, left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. The pitch fouled off. Full count. Ulick steps back in. 1 out, 1 on for post 20. Digs in, the pitch. This is way outside. That'll load up the count. 3-2. So payoff pitch coming up. 12-2 lead for post 20. The pitch. This is outside. Ulick's going to take his base. So in the bottom of the 4th, Wahpeton 2 men on, 1 out for Jackson Fleeflit. Fleeflit's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. Hit the ball to the shortstop in the 1st inning. The pitch. Outside corner. Catches the black for a strike. 0-1. You can tell that while Wahpeton has a 10-run lead, that the umpire behind the plate opened up the strike zone a little bit to post 20. The pitch. Inside. Misses. 1-1. Sometimes that's a good way to keep games competitive. Going to want both teams to go after some pitches they might not have gone after before. The 1-1. Misses high. 2-1. Then again, it has to be close to the strike zone. Can't have it too high and too far inside. 2-1 count to the catcher. Kappas takes his lead at second. The pitch. Swung on and put into the air. infield working it and drops into the second baseman's glove. So 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. Jaden King steps in. Jaden King coming off of a 4-bagger as Boys State coming in. North Dakota Boys State at NDSCS. That is where they're at all week long. The pitch misses outside as Kappas and Ulick move over a bag. So Kappas on third, Ulick at second as Boys State walks in. Jaden King had a 4-bagger his last time up. The pitch misses high and outside. 2-0 count. And I have to plug it. I was a Texas Boys Stater in 2015. Came a couple votes away from the gubernatorialship. Big deal. 3-0 count. In between these games, the Boys Staters going to be singing the national anthem. 3-0 pitch to King. Misses high, walks in, loads the bag. Probably a good thing, honestly. Kappas on third, Ulick at second, Jaden King at first for Caden Hockert. Keegan Lynch steps in. The pitch goes off his bat for a foul ball. 0-1 count. We see that happen every once in a while. But I was saying in between the innings, Boys Stater's going to sing the national anthem, and off air I'll be singing the Texas Boys State anthem to the Mannox. The pitch goes off of his head, and that is the second time I've seen Keegan Lynch get hit by a pitch for an RBI. Boys Staters in attendance. Happy to see that. Timian steps in. Hit by pitch for the RBI. Good job by Keegan Lynch staying in the box as Kappas scores his third run of the afternoon. Grand Forks talking about it on the hill. We'll take a break. You're listening to B92.7, your home for American Legion baseball.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Eggman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field as Wahpeton leads Grand Forks 13-2. Keegan Lynch took one off the dome to get in a run. So let's go through it one more time. Ulick at third, Ulick at third, King at second, Keegan at first, Riley Timian at the dish. The pitch Swung on and hit sharply to the second baseman for the final out of the inning. Well, correct. Well, final out of the half inning. Well, top of the fifth coming up. You're listening to 4-6 put out. You're listening to B92.7. You're home for American Legion Baseball. Top of the fifth coming up on B92.7.
Sometimes illnesses or injuries may leave you needing extra help to restore your strength, balance, and range of motion. CHI St. Francis Health are open and ready to provide you the tools for success, including individualized exercise plans and state-of-the-art therapy facility. You'll be confident in the care and treatment you'll receive at CHI St. Francis Health, and they are located right here in your backyard. CHI St. Francis Health. We're here when you need a little reassurance.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
Welcome back to John Randall Field as Wahpeton leads 13-2 as we go into the top of the fifth. Nicky Zock is 3 Ks away from tying his 9 Ks he had against Big Stone on Friday. We'll see if he can get it done. 6 Ks through 4 innings of work. And I'll tell you, Nicky Zock, not the guy that when you talk to fans, talk to parents, hey, who's the best pitcher on the team? Probably not the first guy they come up with. But for my money, I'd take Zock every day of the week as my starting pitcher. First pitch catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1 count. Jacob Chine, the original starting pitcher at the dish, fouls off the second pitch, 0-2. Lefty pitcher, lefty batter. And Zock normally will work towards that first base side of the rubber with a lefty batter. Still stays on the third base side. The pitch, breaking ball, barely misses the strike zone. I really wanted that K. 1-2 for Chime. Nobody out, nobody on in the top of the fifth. Wahpeton leads 13-2. The pitch swung on and fouled off. Working Zock's pitch count up. The 0-2. The pitch swung on and hit softly to the first base side. Riley Timian puts the tag on him, and he's safe. Did he slide underneath it? Got the pole in the way. Runner on first for Grand Forks. And it looked like Josiah Hoffman was trying to put the tag on, and he slid underneath, which is not something you see every day. So base runner on for Grand Forks. And, hey, even though you're trailing by 11 runs, it's still good to, show that hustle. 13-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Top of the order coming back up. Gabe Thandy steps in. Pickoff move, not in time. Zock keeping the runner honest at first. If there was a player to help Zock's K count, Gabe Thandy, 2 Ks already this afternoon. The pitch swung on and hit down the third base side. Foul. 0-1 count. And Chris Kappas comes out to talk to his guy. Showers getting long at John Randall Field. We'll be right back. You're listening to B92.7. You're home for American Legion Baseball. Top of the fifth, Wahpeton leads 13-2.
Life moves fast. Is your internet keeping up? Switch to Red River Communications fiber-fast broadband internet and make buffering and glitching a thing of the past. For over 70 years, Red River Communications has provided the Red River Valley industry-leading technology, all backed by a team of local experts. To upgrade your internet, visit redrivercom.com or give us a call at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Wahpeton leads 13-2 in the top of the fifth. Chris Kappas leaves his starter on. Nicky Zock still on the bump for post 20. 6 Ks through 4 innings of work. Nobody out, one man on. The pitch swung on and put into the air. Tori Ulick gets on his horse, goes over the center fielder's head, lands about 7 feet behind him. As Chime rounds second, goes into third. He's going to hold up. No, he goes around third. Throwback isn't in. Got him. And the first out of the 5th inning is at third base. Probably the last place you want that first out to be. As Chine rounded third too much, too big of a round. And the throw into Timian was in time. Well, Fanny gets on the board with a double, however. So 1 out, 1 on. 13-2 lead for post 20. 13-2 is your lead. Kappas holding Fandy on at second. Zock comes set. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Brendan Breivik at the dish. Breivik with a K and a double, or correction, a K and a triple his last time up. Zock working the right-handed batter, the pitch. Outside corner, fastball. And I love it when the lefty pitcher works the outside corner on a righty and just straight fastball low and outside. It's whereas a lefty you kind of want to live. Zock comes set, the pitch. Swung on and hit to the third baseman. Timian able to make a glove on it. Gets it across the infield in time. Beautiful 5-3 put out. And Riley Timian showing that he's got a little bit of an arm and a glove. Good play by Timian. Got the garden hose out, water the flowers. Noah Marker steps in. 0 for 2, the lefty. Grounded out to the second baseman and struck out. 13-2 lead, so this could be the last out for Grand Forks. Zock misses outside, 1-0. The pitch, swung on and hit softly to the second baseman. Lynch makes the play, gets over to first for the out. And that'll do game 1 as Wahpeton wins this one. Run rules, Grand Forks, 13-2. You're listening to B92.7. You're home for American Legion Baseball. We'll be right back with stats from game 1. You're listening to B92.7. 13-2 lead, a 13-2 win for Wahpeton.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on burger night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating. So many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. Loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. To wrap this one up, it's Andrew Zimmel in the booth with you. We're just going to do game one of this doubleheader this afternoon. I'll go through the stats. Caden Kapp is 2 for 3 with 3 runs and an RBI. Tor Ulick 3 for 3 with a run and an RBI. Jackson Fleetfoot 0 for 2 with a run scored. Jaden King 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a home run. Caden Hawker 2 for 3 with a run scored. And Keegan Lynch with a hit by pitch and an RBI. Riley Timian walked once and went 2 for 3 with a run scored. Gavin Schroeder 0 for 3. 0 for 3 this afternoon. Josiah Hoffman had a run scored, 2 for 3 with an RBI. And Nikki Zock 0 for 3 with an RBI and 2 runs. And that's our Essential Health player of the game because he got done on both sides. Granted, the 0 for 3 at the dish, the 2 runs scored, that helped his team get on the board. Had a nice fly out to left field. We don't say that all the time. Nikki Zock not known for what he can do at the plate. What he's known for is on the hill, and he did another great outing. Through 5 innings of work, a run ruled, 6 Ks, which is 3 short of his mark that he had against Big Stone. He had 9 Ks through 5 innings of work. But again, got the job done, kept the runners low. So far, we checked it, 4 runners left on base for Grand Forks. That's going to do it from us from John Randall Field. Make sure that you tune in next weekend. The Perm tournament is on the schedule for next weekend. We will be covering all of Wahpeton's games for that, already boosting it, because the Perm, not only is Perm a very good American Legion team, but there will be a team from Chicago. There will be other teams from around the area that are supposed to be good. This is being billed as one of the better American Legion tournaments this summer, and Wahpeton is supposed to be one of the teams that people have their eye on. So we'll be curious to see how they can compete next weekend. That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday tournament from Perm, and we'll have it here right for you on B92.7. Thank you guys so much for spending the afternoon with me. One more time from John Randall Field. Game 1 wraps up. Wahpeton wins 13-2.
Tonight's Wahpeton baseball game was brought to you by the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, Minn Kota Ag Products, Hike Camp Construction, Moore Engineering, Optimum Rehab, Carlson Family Insurance, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Red River Communications, Twin Town Villa, CHI St. Francis Medical Center, Quality Toyota, Vision Ford, Otter Tail Power Company, Essentia Health, Buyer Insurance Agency, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and H&R Block. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. Thanks for listening.